Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about China. Here's a picture. Now today I'm going to talk about everything you could know about China. And now let's start. China is inside the country of Asia, the biggest country in the world, and also the country is inside. China is also big too, but a little mini school for Asia though. China has many populations and also everything. First of all, China has an incredible mix of people, landscapes, and wildlife. And also, people who live in China are very many. There must be many culture there too. China is also known for the art and also art, music, dance, and food. And first of all, let's talk about everything they invented. First, inside this picture, they invented porcelain pot, kites, abacuses, and the world's fastest trains. That's a really cool dude for me. Even though the world's fastest train is not really cool though, because first of all, if you're riding walking, that's you can imagine like that. And if you're riding a seat in the world's fastest train, must be you're pressing to the seat and then will come out again. That's the only thing I don't like. Now, there's also the Great Wall of China though, and it's built by hand. But also, there are many portions of the Great Wall of China is broken. So, maybe people want to replace it with something else really fun because there are no enemies now, but they still want to keep it. Now, I heard there's many things about the Great Wall of China. Now, on the first attacks, like arrows pushes, like let's see, these towers here, they shoot arrows, and also there are many places for the archers to sleep and guards to sleep too. There's also a place for West and also for the emperor to came there. There are also many first attacks when the enemy came up on the tower, like the heavy steps. The heavy step is a very steep step. And of course, you are not enough to climb that thing because you have to climb it here and crawl like that. And that's a class portion to the Great Wall of China. Now, let's talk about the celebrating Chinese culture, food, festival, and more. So, first, in addition to many cultural treasures, Chinese culture have writing. That's mandarin, right? And that's hard for me though. But of course, there are still basic steps inside this word. There are Chinese characters. Here, Mandarin is started with many characters, and of course, those characters about everything. Here, I come. The first is this. These are the words. See? The first word is fire. This is a human being waving a hand like that. Not even look like fire anymore. Mountain. They're like a spear top of Neptune. And forest. Forest look like forest. There are many trees. This represents for trees. These characters represent for trees. See? See? Yes. These. A woman. I don't think it's a woman anyway. Because look at that. They're not even like that. Look like a stick. A stick held together in a piece of shape. So now we talk about the year. Each year is represented for an animal, and this animal, I am in monkey here, and I do not like that. I think monkey here is stupid. Anyway, but actually, I like dragons here because that's really cool. Because I will not dragon can breathe fire, right? If anyone in dragon gear, they can breathe fire too. That's a little too harsh. Now, if you visit in late January or early February, you might be lucky enough to take part in the celebration of the New Year. That's a great idea. Even know my mom said monkey is smart. Now look at me. Yes, of course. You know my math grade, right? My math grades are 6.4%. That's not even a great idea. If I said I have 10%, that's going to be great. Or 9%, that's even a little great. That's great enough. But or 8%, that's going to be great. But 7%, oh no, that's not a great idea for me. Now, Chinese people is interested in sports. Sports, you know about that, right? Sports, actually, their favorite sports is table tennis. But in their country, they say that it's ping pong. Ping pong. And their other favorite sports is riding bikes. Riding bikes. Actually, they're actually known for riding bikes. Every day they ride bikes to work or even ride bikes to school. Like that. Now, let's talk about their favorite food. Actually, Chinese people like food like it's about rice and wheat. These are the favorite foods they have. Actually, Chinese people are known for their spices and rice and wheat. Actually, from that, they are known for the spices. They sometimes they invent the spices in Chinese, but the popular spice is spice, hot spice. Those pour hot spice on the food. Even fish people pour that, and they eat it. Chinese people, I know about that. They like to eat fish. No, I'm not a fan of fish because fish are like knife put into the mouth because those bones, they're sharp like knives. You put in your mouth like that. That's not even that great. So I don't fan of fish. Now, today Chinese have the second largest economy in the world. It's leader in making selling products to countries for tourist services and such as silk. Actually, Chinese people are famous a secret about the silk. Silk, they are made from silkworms, and they are very secret. They have to keep very secret in Chinese. This is the ending. Now, Chinese is popular as it grows. People will need more water, food, and other resources. And the country faces challenges for providing enough jobs, resources for our population while still protecting the environment and people's rights. Now, this is the end of my video, and goodbye.
Good job.